G'day everyone. Happy new financial year. Hope everyone's keeping well despite the current lockdowns and the current environment we're all finding ourselves in. At least there's a couple of positives. The Bombers are back in the 8 at the time of this recording, which is always a positive one. But in all seriousness, I hope you and your families are doing well in this interesting times. Attached is your quarterly report for the end of the financial year. Once again, really pleasing to see another strong quarter of returns, and those are flowing through to portfolios, which is really great. Not only for the quarter, but then that rolls out for the end of the financial year numbers, which once again are showing the run the market's had over the last 12 months. I guess a lot of this revolves around the stimulus that's happening around the world, and clearly low interest rates are supporting markets, and that's really been a driving force over the last 12 months. Looking forward, however, it's interesting to see, and a lot of analysts are trying to talk about the effect, like obviously the vaccination process and the positive outcomes that people are seeing around the globe are affecting markets and showing some real stimulus and some real support towards markets over the last little period, and that is the expectation that will continue for the next 12 months or so. I guess the things that people are starting to talk around are around inflation, and that's going to be probably the talking point for the next 12 months is all this stimulus at some stage has to come back to roost, and that's going to be in effect of interest rates. As a result, that could potentially mean that over time they'll need to increase interest rates, and that will obviously have a detrimental effect on markets. Our internal view on that is, however, that's still probably at least a good 12 months away. And while markets continue to go well, it's good to use every opportunity to review where situations are at from an asset allocation point of view. Clearly, there's been dividends come in with the end of the financial year and distributions for things like ETFs. So it's a good opportunity to review your spending patterns if you're in pension, or your asset allocation if you're in super, and ensure it's reflecting the appropriate amount. We have been talking to people a lot about a couple of new ETFs that have been introduced to portfolios, a couple with some focus around, some new exposures to things like ESG and environmental focuses, and also some technology exposures. So if there's some investment allocations you'd like to try and explore introducing to your portfolio, we'd be happy to have a chat to you. I hope you enjoy the quarterly report, and once again, if you've got any questions, give us a yell. Cheers.